Okay. So tell me. So over here, a rectangular box is height of h centimeter. Its length is 5 times the height and breadth is 10 centimeter less than length. Express the length and this. So tell me how you did it.
Ma'am, the length of the box is 5 centimeter. The breadth of the box is 10 centimeters. So 5 minus 10 centimeter.
Okay. So is it same for Abu Bakr?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So this is basically both length and breadth. Now, according to the questions, it will be 5h minus 10. Right? Because the
Yes,
question says the length and the question says its length is 5 times the height and breadth is 10 centimeter less than the line. Right? So length is
yes,
5 times height. So 5h and it is less than this. So 5h minus 10. Okay. Now coming to the D1. Tell me.
Ma'am, the D1
Hmm.
steps
Yes.
has reached, like we don't know the steps. So
Hmm.
steps Bina has reached, it's 8.
Hmm.
Step Lena has reached 8 minus 7. So it's
Hmm.
5 plus 8 and 5 minus 7 and 5 minus 10.
It's a 5. It's S. Wait a minute. It's S, not 5. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? It's not 5. It's S. Okay. So I'm mentioning it here. So Meena step you don't know, right? So Meena step will be S, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And Beena step would be S plus 8. And Lena step would be S minus 7. Right? Now you have to form it according to the question. So 4 multiply by Meena steps minus 10. So 4 multiply by S minus 10. So it would be 4S minus 10. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, Abu Bakr?
yes, ma'am.
Now coming to the next one. A bus travel V kilometer per hour. It is going from Daspur to Bispur. After the bus has traveled 5 hours, Bispur is still 20 kilometer away. Sorry. What is the distance from Daspur to Bispur? Express it using V. Tell me.
Ma'am, Havas Bispur is away, it's 20 kilometer.
Hmm.
So to go to Daspur to Bispur, it'll take 5V plus 20 kilometer.
Yes. 5V plus 20.
20 kilometer.
Right? Why? Because distance equals to speed multiplied by time. Right? Sorry, speed multiplied by time. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
The time is
Yes,
given
ma'am.
5 hours. Right?
Yeah.
And
Yes,
S is,
ma'am.
the speed is V. So V multiplied by 5 hours. Right? So it will be 5V plus 20 kilometers. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Discuss all this. Now coming to the next one. This is very important, students. Listen to it very carefully. Okay? And then accordingly you will do. I'm just explaining you, then you will try to do it. Okay? Change the following statement using expression because the above question sometimes, you know, but these questions are very, very important. Change the following statement using expression into statement in ordinary language. Right? So, how do you have to make is a notebook costs rupees P, a notebook costs rupees 3P. So, what you will do? How will you write it? A notebook costs P and a book costs 3P. Right? So when you will write the answer, you will write it like this. So question was notebook. I'm writing the question here. Notebook costs rupees P and book costs rupees 3P. Right? I'm solving the solution here. So first of all, what you will write it like this. It is given that cost of notebook, right? What is the cost of notebook? P, right? Then you will write cost of book. It is 3P, right? So can I write it like this? Cost of book equals to 3 multiplied by cost of notebook. Yes or no? Yes, right? That if you need to find the
Yes,
cost
ma'am.
of this, it is 3 times the cost of notebook, right? So it would be, so therefore, how can I write it? Therefore, this is a sign of therefore. Instead of writing therefore, you can make 3 dots. Okay. So therefore, a book costs 3 times the cost of a notebook. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. This is how you have to write the answers. Right? See, they have already given you, for example, Salim scored R runs in cricket match. Nalim scored R plus 15 runs. So how will you write? You will write it like this. Nalim scores 15 runs more than the Salim. Right? So similarly, here everything is given. So you will write it in this context. A book costs 3 times the cost of notebook. Okay. So you want to, I think you don't want to write the questions. Do you people want to write the questions as well?
No, ma'am.
This A part you have to write? No or yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, quickly note it down the question A. Just write this A1, right? And then I will show the solution. Okay. Now here's the solution. Quickly note it down. Then you people will be doing the BECD.
Done, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Okay. Abu Bakr, you are also done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you people will try this one. B, C, D, this one. Okay, I think very easy. You have to just write it like this. What is given? That number of marbles Tony put equals to Q. Number of marble in the box equals to 8Q. Okay. Then you have to change it in the other language. Okay. That number of marbles are 8 times more the number of marbles Tony has, or you can write it Tony has. Number of marble in the box equals to 8 multiply number of marbles Tony has, like this. Okay, same it is, right? Quickly do it and tell me the answers then. Everyone will tell me one individual answers. In case you get confused, don't worry, I'll tell you, but try it, right? It is same like the previous one. You have to just change the language.
Ma'am, I don't understand.
Okay. I'm just explaining one more, this one. Okay, then you will try the other one. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Abu Bakr?
Yes.
So according to the question, first of all, what you will write, it is given that, right? What is given? It is given marbles on table. How many marbles are there? Q. Okay. And marbles on, sorry, in the box. Tell me. 8Q. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So that
ma'am.
means now you will reverse it. Marble in the box equals to 8 multiplied by marble on table. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes
Yes,
or no?
ma'am.
Right? So how can you write it in English? Like in other simple language? The number of marbles in box is 8 times the marble on the table. Done or not? Yes.
Yes,
See,
ma'am.
over here also you wrote it like this. Now, a book costs 3 times the cost of a notebook, right? Here also the number of marbles in a box is 8 times the marble on the table. Yes, Abubakar, you were saying something?
The like it's saying the number of marbles in in box is 8 times, like more or less.
No, you don't have to write that. It is multiplied, na? In case if it is 8 plus something, then you will write more. Okay? If it is multiply, you will only write 8 times. Clear?
Yeah.
Here also it was multiplied, then you wrote 3 times the cost of a notebook, right? And here also it is multiplication, that's why you will write it like this. Okay? Quickly note it down, then see, this is a question. You can quickly note it down the question, then I'll show you the solution. Then C, D, E you will do on your own. Okay, should I show you the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Done, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Both of you? Abubakar, you are also done?
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm not getting the last one.
I'm not.
I'm not getting the last one.
Okay, you are not getting this one?
No, ma'am. From the questions.
Okay, you have started doing this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. This one you are not getting in an arrangement of dots. Okay, I'll do that. Don't worry. Do the third and fourth. Okay.
Well,
Students, are you done? Should we discuss the answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Abubakar, you are also done? No? Yes? Abubakar, can
Yes.
you? Okay. So tell me for the C1, what you people got? What you wrote in the language?
Ma'am, for students in a class is equal to n.
Hmm.
Students in a school, I wrote 20 n.
Hmm.
And also total, I wrote students in a class multiplied by 20.
Hmm. So over here you wrote like this: number of students in school
Yes,
equal
ma'am.
to number of students in class multiply by
20.
20, right? Or 20 multiply by number of students. You can write it. So how you people wrote it
Yes,
in
yes.
the language form? Tell me.
Ma'am,
Therefore, hmm,
I wrote students in a class is equal to n.
no, just the last line.
Ma'am, the last line I wrote students in a class multiplied by students in a school is equal to n multiplied by 20.
Okay. Haven't you wrote it like this?
No, ma'am.
You have to write it
Ma'am, I
like this
use
now.
therefore.
Abubakar, you wrote it?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell
I
me.
wrote that.
Tell me.
Yeah, therefore, total number,
Hmm?
a total number of students in class is multiplied by 20.
Uh-uh. You have to write it like this. Total number of students in school is 20 times that in a class. Because your last equation is like this now. Number of student in class equals to 20 multiplied by student in class. Sorry, not class, school. Right? Equals to 20 multiplied by student in class. Is it? Then after this, you will write this equation. Total number of students in the school is 20 times that in a class. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am.
So quickly correct it.
Then, ma'am.
Okay, Abubakar, you are also done.
Last time.
Okay, we do it.
Done.
Okay. So now coming to the D1. Tell me what you people wrote. The last line for D. Tell me. Therefore. Hmm. Anyone? No?
Ma'am, can you show the question?
Question. Okay. This one. Jaggu's. Jaggu is Z year old. His uncle is 4Z years old and his aunt is this year old.
Ma'am, the aunt one, in bracket 4z minus 3, it like basically means 1z, right?
This one?
Yeah.
No. You cannot subtract it na, because both of them don't have the same Z. An apple and a mango. You cannot solve them. Na? This is a constant term and this is a term. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So over here, first of all, what you are going to do, you are going to write it like this only. Right? What is given is Jaggu is Z years old. I'm writing it here. Okay. Jaggu is Z years old, Jaggu's uncles and Jaggu's aunts. Right? So how can you write it? You can write it like this. That Jaggu's uncle age is 4 multiplied by Jaggu age. Yes. Because it is 4Z, right? Jaggu
Yeah.
is Z and his uncle is 4Z. So Jaggu uncle age is 4 multiplied by Jaggu age. Right? And Jaggu's aunt age is Jaggu's uncle age minus 3. Right? Because it is 4Z minus 3. Right? Yes
Yeah.
or no?
Yeah.
Till here it's clear, students. What I wrote,
Yeah.
Minisha.
Ma'am, she left the class.
Oh, she left. Okay, maybe some network issues. Okay. So at that time, then how will you write it? You will write it like this. Jaggu's uncle age is 4 times the age of Jaggu,
Jagu.
right? And Jaggu's
Aunt.
aunt age is
3
aunt
times minus
age is
Jagu.
yes
Uncle's age.
3 years younger, right?
Yeah.
Aunt not 8. Aunt is 3 years younger than his uncle, than Jaggu's uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will quickly note it.
Done now.
Okay, Manisha, you missed this question, right?
Yes, ma'am. There was
Uh,
the internet connection problem.
I'm just explaining it again so that you can correct. Okay. So
Yes,
Jaggu's
ma'am.
uncle age was 4 multiplied by Jaggu age. Jaggu aunt age was Jaggu's uncle age minus 3. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then therefore, how will you write it? Therefore, Jaggu's uncle age is 4 times the age of Jaggu and Jaggu's aunt is 3 years younger than Jaggu uncle. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Quickly note it up and then we will do the last one. Then I'll leave you quickly.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to the last one. Okay. This one was quite confusing for you people. The question says, in an arrangement of dots, there are R rows. Each row contains 5 dots. Okay. Let's just do it here. Right. For example, this is basically the rows. Okay. There are 5 dots per row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Over here, they haven't given you the number of rows. They have just told you that there are R rows. Okay. So it will continue. The rows will be R. And in one row, you have 5 balls. Okay. Clear? So over
Yes.
here, total number of dots will be total number of dots will be 5 multiplied by number of rows. So 5 multiplied by, tell me, rows are R, right?
Yes, ma'am. 5 multiplied by
5
R.
R. So it is 5 R. Now you have to write it into other language. So it will be total number of, therefore, total number of dots is 5 times the number of rows, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. Quickly note
Yeah.
it up.
Done, ma'am.